Alright, check. Oh, yeah. Oh, snaps. Alright, hold on. I'm gonna get my other chair, man. It ain't too good to be sitting in them chairs. You should one of them balls. Exercise balls, work your core and everything while you're sitting down. We'll be back at it. Alright, video number 2. If you're new to this channel, my name is Taz. You know, we bringing content every Tuesday. Stuff that I feel is valuable. Stuff I feel like people need to know. You feel me? If it resonates with you, hit the like. If it don't, hey, it ain't harming me. So this video is gonna be about takeaways. I might start doing this too. When I watch movies, I'm always like taking notes and stuff that I feel like is very valuable. Because movies got a lot of, we call for them mucus. Get y'all some elderberries in, for real. Clear that sickness up. But movies have a lot of wisdom in it. You know, if you're paying attention and you watching the movie and you ain't letting the movie watch you, you feel me? If you're watching the movie, you're gonna pick up on a lot of things. So this movie that I watched was the Ten Commandments movie, and some takeaways that I seen. So these I'm gonna just go down the list of the takeaways, and I'm gonna do my opinion on the takeaways. So number 1. When a man has to master his temper, he will find a quarrel anywhere. So if you haven't mastered your temper, you will look for a fight anywhere. You'll look for a quarrel. That's what that is, a fight, a disagreement anywhere. And I've noticed that, you know, if somebody is easily tempered, they will fight with anybody. They will argue with anybody. You feel me? Easily. Over something silly, over something that doesn't even matter, you know. And so if you haven't mastered your temper, you're getting angry. If you're not able to master that, you will look for a disagreement. You know, a lot of people just want to argue about something that doesn't even matter. That doesn't really even affect you. So that's my viewpoint on it. If you haven't mastered that, that's my opinion on that sentence or that quote. If you haven't mastered your temper, you will be easily at disagreement or quarrel with anywhere. You feel me? I don't really argue with people. I don't like to argue with people, especially if it ain't nothing that's gonna help change nothing. But and then at the end of the day, that's your opinion. You feel me? I can't force you to change your opinion. You feel me? I can give you my perspective on something, but I can't force you to change your opinion on something. So that's why I like people. If you don't know me, you don't really know that I'm vegan or alkaline, because I don't really put that out there. Because I know people look for arguments when you give them your start talking about your lifestyle. Like when people ask me for advice on nutrition, I just tell them like oh, you should do this, you know, or I'm gonna make you aware of the things. Like if you eating this is what it does to your body. So I'm gonna make you aware of something, but I'm not really trying to look for an argument or a disagreement. Because I'm really trying to, I'm not trying. I'm really just doing understanding, like understanding the person's perspective, because I feel like that's more valuable and I can learn something from there. Number 2, said weak, insecure men are the most dangerous when you attack them or humiliate them. Damn, what was this? I think this was I forgot what part in the movie this was. But I definitely feel like that's true. If a man is weak or insecure and I humiliate them or attack them, they gonna turn up. You feel me? Because now now that I don't hit home, I don't touch your heart now. So now they for the come at me with some rage. You feel me? Like how it is if they say if somebody was to sleep with a married woman's. If a man was to sleep with a married woman, basically, and the husband find out, as the Bible was talking about, y'all don't know what he gonna do to you. He don't know what he gonna do to you because he got so much rage in his heart. Like, and no bribe, you can't bribe him because he like he's filled with rage, he's filled with anger, and he's gonna take it out on you. You feel me? So I definitely feel like when men are weak and they're insecure, and you humiliate them or you attack them in some kind of way, they definitely gonna get real turned up and they gonna be dangerous, man, and they'll do some stuff for real, definitely. That's just my opinion on it. Make y'all comments below so we can have talk about it. You feel me? Let me get y'all understanding on it. You feel me? This is just my opinion on these quotes. Number 3, said just because a man is born into slavery doesn't mean he is a slave. He has to think of himself as a slave before he is to be, before he is one to be. I think this. Okay, so yeah, that was that one. Just because a man is born into slavery doesn't mean he is a slave. He has to think of himself as a slave before he is one to be. I definitely that quote's like, of course we in this system, the Babylon system. It's kind of like slavery. Basically, is you working almost every day. Most people work every day, but I feel like if you get that mindset of I'm a slave and I don't have nothing else to offer. I am attached, or like I just feel like once you get that mindset, a lot of things go downhill for you, because I don't. It's kind of hard for me to say I don't really think of myself as a slave in the system, because you really are. Once you're born, you get the Social Security card. You feel me? You get all this stuff that entitles you to this system. And when we in $1 trillion of debt, so once you born and get this Social Security card and stuff like that, you are basically now part of the system, and you're gonna have to basically work to survive. You feel me? You're a slave to the system. You feel me? They don't really let you go off grid and grow your own fruit, like, collect rainwater. Like, they don't really like for people to do for themselves. They want people to depend on the system. You feel me? And that's how they thrive. You feel me? Us relying on them. That's why I'm really just about self-empowerment, teaching people to do for themselves. So that's why in 2020, you feel me, I'm not really buying a lot of things, like clothes. Haven't bought no clothes in a minute. I bought some Crocs though, because I'm getting away from regular shoes. I'm giving away all my shoes. Getting Crocs, getting some Vibram, some natural shoes, and some other like bare feet shoes. If I'm at the beach or something, I'm gonna just be bare feet or something. If I'm in nature, be bare feet or whatever. I got off all subject with that. I forgot where I was gonna go with that. Yeah, I just lost my train of thought. I was going down a whole nother road. But yeah, so just because a man is born into slavery doesn't mean he is a slave. He has to think of himself as a slave. Yeah, I guess that's the end point of that. They'll come back to me later. If I think of something else, I'll do a part 2 on that quote and just put it on YouTube. So number 4, to be a free man, you must think like one. Definitely, man. Freedom is definitely key. Definitely for me. I definitely feel like that's one thing everyone works towards being, freedom. We don't really have too much of that here. Privacy is, taken away slowly but surely. To be a free man, you must think like one. But definitely, if you want to be free, you have to think like you're a free person. You can't be limited in your mindset, like, oh man, I can't do this because it is, or because that limited mindset, limits your freedom, because now you feel that you have to do certain things, and if you want to be free, you have to think like you're free, that you are unlimited, you have unlimited potential, which you do, but you limit yourself based off your mindset. Once you get all these certain mindsets, you limit your potential, because now you feel like you can't do, or you hearing things from other people putting their limitations on you, and now you getting that mindset thinking that you can't do it. But I don't rock with that either. Like, if you ain't did it, I'm gonna get your perspective on it, I'm gonna get your opinion, but you ain't did this. You not living my lifestyle, so how you gonna tell me what to do? You don't experience what I experienced. So, like, when I was leaving my 9 to 5, I was getting insight from people like, should I leave? A lot of people was like, man, you should stay. I'm like, I don't like this though. Like, why suffer and do something that you don't like? You know, why suffer and make good? Yeah, okay, it's good money, but why suffer and do something that you don't like? Not really that you don't like, but it doesn't really have your heart, man. Like if something don't have my heart, I'm not gonna feel entitled to do it. You feel me? And especially if it's going against my morals and values, I'm not gonna feel entitled to do it because I don't feel that it's important. Like school is cool, but school is just another system for the system. Another system for the system. They weed out who they want to pick and stuff like that. You know, they only teach you certain things. Shit, that's stuff that's not really that valuable. They don't teach you stuff about home and growing, like gardening and life skill. They don't teach you none of the stuff that's valuable. They teach you a lot of nonsense that you really can't use. So when I got that certain perspective, I was just like, you know, I'ma leave. Like this ain't it doesn't resonate with my heart. So I had to think like a free man. You feel me? I had to think like one. You know, I couldn't limit my mindset, and I knew if I wanted to be free, I have to think like a free man, which I did. So, bam, left that. Now I'm good, man. I feel I got a lot of freedom now. So I do a lot of things now. I'm like a trainer, so I got my own brand. I'm a trainer for like two spots, like a boxing coach at Title Boxing Club and in-home trainer somewhere else. Um, I'm a cook at this new restaurant. I'm a track coach, and yeah, so I'm doing a lot of more things. You know, my table is still spread, so just me not thinking like a limited person, me thinking like a free man, and I eventually became a free man. Uh, a weak man. Quote number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. A weak man is the worst of all adversaries. He mistakes stubbornness for strength. In a fight, a strong man will leave the battlefield knowing all is lost. So, kind of like, basically a weak man is stubborn. You know, they feel like, they feel like stubbornness is a strength. You know, me being stubborn is a strength, but really it's not. It's really detrimental. But a strong man, you know, would know that all is. He wouldn't hold on to a loss. You know, a lot of us don't want to lose. They don't want failure. You feel me? When failure is really growth, it's a lesson. You know, you fell for a reason, you know, and you got to find out the reason in the loss. And you know, a lot of us can't do that because we don't know how to lose, man. We society has been programmed us to always want to win. So when we lose, we don't know how to lose. We don't know how to find the lesson in the loss. We always entitled to trying to, oh, I gotta win this. If I don't win this, we feel a certain way. And when we lose, everything goes out the window. Like everything goes downhill. But it's a lesson in there. It's a blessing and a lesson in that loss. You just gotta find out what it is. But weak man will be stubborn. He mistakes stubbornness for strength, man. You think him being stubborn is strong? Like, not like I ain't gonna bud. Like, like if somebody was like, kind of like in a movie, what kind of like in the Bible, basically, when Pharaoh didn't want to let the people go. He thought him being cold-hearted, him being like that was strength, when it wasn't. You for to lose everything because you being stubborn. You feel me? You feeling entitled or whatever. You about to lose it all. And number 6, I know this was a good one too. They got some good takeaways, man. A knife may be quicker, but poison is more certain, and the best poison of all is jealousy. And that shit is crazy because, you know, it's kind of like, so a knife may be quicker. So if you wanted to kill somebody, a knife would be quicker to kill them. But poison is more certain, and the best poison of all is jealousy. You know, because jealousy feeds on the heart, man. You feel that in the body. You feel me? That I feel like that stress as well. You feel me? Me being jealous of somebody is definitely poisonous because you're slowly killing yourself. You're You're watching this person's life 24/7 when you should be watching your own life. You should be, working on yourself, but you basically in tune with somebody else's life, focus on what they got going on, which is taken away from you, taken away from your life. And me being jealous is hard on the heart. You feel me? It's adding stress to my heart, which can be, it can have all kind of effects, man. Like stress itself is a silent killer. So me being jealous and having envy for a person is basically hate, and you being hateful for somebody is what good is that bringing you? At the end of the day, what good is that bringing you? But pain. You're because it's stress. Stress is painful. So if I'm being jealous of somebody, I'm just bringing more pain on my body, on my health, which is not doesn't help me in the long run because stress is a silent killer. People die from stress. All the stress, working, trying to keep up with the Joneses, you know, trying to do all these things to fit in, adding more stress upon their life, stress, and it's slowly killing them. So people are dying at young ages or whatever ages because all of the stress that they've been giving them to themselves or having society give them, or like even with like the coronavirus, people are adding stress into their life because they feel like, man, this is gonna come here. Yeah, that's just fear, man. They're promoting fear to people to get people to obey. So if I got it's like basically they got the coronavirus or whatever. That's promoting fear, and you can easily control people if they are scared. Same with like 9/11. Now they took away all our privacy. Now they can listen, record, they can do anything, bro. Like that's why I be covered up my phone because I'm like I don't want y'all motherfuckers watching me. Um, but it's just something basic. But it's just like they took away our privacy. They track us 24/7. They all of that. No, it's really no privacy now. That's why I'm not really on social media like that unless I'm bringing some kind of content or information. Other than that, I'm not really on here. You feel me? Unless I'm trying to learn something. You feel me? I'm not really on here because I like my privacy. People don't really know what I'm on, and I keep it that way. You feel me? You ain't supposed to be in my life unless you know me. You feel me? Um, that just went down a whole nother path. So those are the takeaways. You feel me? I'm gonna go through them again. When a man hasn't mastered his temper, he will find a quarrel anywhere. Weak, insecure men are the most dangerous when you attack them or humiliate them. Just because a man is born into slavery doesn't mean he is a slave. He has to think of himself as a slave before he is to be. To be a free man, you must think like one. And the weak, insecure man is of all adversaries he mistakes stubbornness for strength. In a fight, a strong man will leave the battlefield knowing all is lost. And the last one, a knife may be quicker, but poison is more certain, and the best poison of all is jealousy. So that's video number 2, making up for these 3 weeks that I've been slacking, y'all. We back at it. One more video to go. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, man. We bringing y'all that content. You already know how we going. You already know how we rocking. You feel me? Yeah, man, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. If you don't resonate, hit the dislike button. You feel me? Let me know. Speak your heart. Don't hold nothing back, man. That's what it's all about. 2020. Speak your heart, man. All right, we out.